it's left me a little bit anxious and a little bit controlling. Think this is our best spot?
No, I don't know. Some big holes.
Oh, I'm feeling super stressed about all of this.
It's all good.
I'm starting to panic slightly.
All good. Relax. I think we might be better off somewhere around here.
But there's still massive holes of animals.
I know, Joe, but, like, we don't have a choice. Stop saying holes and holes. We can fill them up. It's all good.
Jodie has been in control of the relationship for so long, she finds it hard to let go of the reins.
Are we going to put the tent down and then the tarp over the top?
We can do that.
OK. I'll put the sticks together.
For this relationship to work, she needs to relinquish some of the control. My question is Stu going to be able to step up and give Jodie the support that she's needed for so long?
How are we meant to blow up our mattress? You can't blow it up.
Probably can't. Yeah, I just have to reassure her and make sure, you know, that I'm going to look after her and she's in good hands.
That's it. It's not self-inflatable and it didn't come with a pump. I'm the type of person who likes to be in control, so yeah, I'm not doing so well. Great. Oh, this is shit. I was starting to freak out and I was starting to stress out. All right.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. It's all good. You've done a great job.
Back at the resort, Lisa and Dan have been unable to take part in the challenge as Lisa is unwell. But Dan has a plan to bring the wild to the resort.
I felt that it was important that we give the exercise a crack despite not participating. I didn't want us to be missing out. I wanted to do something for her. So I was taking it kind of seriously, I guess. Hola!
There's a fundamental disconnect between Lisa and Dan. Dan doesn't get what Lisa's needs are and feels that he can never really please her.
What Lisa doesn't know is that I'm out building a camp. I wanted to set up a little surprise for her so that she could come out at some stage and sit by the fire and watch the sunset with me. Hopefully she appreciates it.
Dan is not the only one attempting to impress his partner by showing off his survival skills.
This will hopefully be redemption for the fantasy date that went wrong.
Cool, man.
Sade. Oi. It's like the presidential suite.
Oh my God.
A little bit of extra cushioning in there for you.
Josh's tarp setup was basically like open. This is not okay. This is...
Sade and Josh have a very fractured relationship. They both need to be right and display highly competitive behaviours.
Right, so what I'm thinking is, because I'm afraid of something attacking me, we put the rocks at the back, the rocks at the side, get a stick and lift it up here with a stick, right in the ground, lifting it up, and then we have our sleeping bags either way, just like a tent. And then that way the airflow is still going to come through.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
You. We are redoing our tent because I just felt like Josh's idea was a bit open and I kind of want to be a little bit more closed off from spiders and snakes and mosquitoes getting us. That looks good, Josh. Heaps better, don't you think?
No.
No? Okay. Well, I'll go start the fire.
Sade and Josh's relationship is still in a vulnerable place. Change can be challenging, but hopefully the tools we have given them will help.
Josh, they've literally given us 10 matches. It's definitely the first time I've ever put a fire together. I think one of my acrylics might catch on fire. But I had no choice but to kind of just get into it because at the end of the day, we're staying here together.
I like how you used the shelter. That was a good idea.
Can your woman build a fire or what?
Jesus. You certainly got a lot in there, don't you?
I packed it really tight so that it would last all night.
What's your surname? Is it Grills?
Bear Grylls.
Okay, Sade grills.
A descendant.
Sade didn't actually do the #1 thing with camping, and that's maintain your fire. And your fire went out. I'm gonna make my own fire in your fire spot.
Are you gonna make your fire in my fire spot?
No. It's the shittest place to put a fire. Smoke just smashes you.
Josh's issue here is that he lost his man balls along the way and grew a vagina. And so when smoke blew in his face, he chucked a hissy fit.
Why has it got to be a competition?
Oh my God, seriously? I strategically placed that fire and built that whole fire up, and you shut it down to make your fire.
How did I shut it down? How did I shut it down?
I'm trying to make you proud and get into this and build a fire. What you said pissed me off was when you turned around and said you're being competitive and you've always got to be right.
You were being competitive.
Who's the one being competitive, letting my fire go out and do your fire?
Just stop.
Time out.
All right, let's just forget about it.
I said time out. You're not allowed to speak after time out.
Oh, Sade, you idiot.
You're not allowed to speak. I can hear you speaking. He thinks I'm stupid. I knew what I was doing.
Everything was going great, and then of course, as always, Sade and I started arguing. I don't know how the rest of the night's going to roll out at this point.
The couples are stranded on remote islands and are struggling to work as a team. Will they put into practice what they have learned, or will this test push them further apart?
Hey, babe, you happy to climb a tree to get in the hammock?
Oh, no.
I was really trying to be patient with Lucy, and I was trying to build a hammock for both of us to sleep in, and Lucy was just going against me.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Gonna borrow my knife?
No, I won't need your knife. We didn't work that well as a team because when Carl takes control, I kind of don't sit well with that.
You don't trust me, eh?
I never said that.
All right, you ready, babe? It's a pretty well-made bit of gear, this.
Oh my God, babe, you're gonna kill yourself.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to be living the dream tonight. No hermit crabs for me, baby. Lucy, you should trust me, babe. I'm a survivor.
I've actually got another idea.
You not wrecking my hammock?
No, you keep your hammock.
Oh, yeah? What's your point?
This little tarp on this one here, like bunk bed.
Oh, now you want to do the hammock thing. Hey!
I think one thing Lucy and I are learning on this retreat is how important trust is, and that you've always got to be there for your partner. If we work together, you know, we're going to get a much better result.
How's it going?
Hey, I did it! This is awesome!
So after I finished making my hammock, I was totally pumped, and I was going out looking for our dinner.
You like this, baby?
What are you doing? Are you Rambo?
Ugh. So close. Hey!
You're my hero, babe. You're my Rambo. I think Carl and I really have to work together from now on because we've only got each other tonight, so we just got to rely on each other and support each other, I think. Woo! I'm glad I'm stuck on here with you, babe.
The beauty of a timeout is it just takes the heat out of the moment because we get to slow down and think about what's actually happening as opposed to what we think might be happening.
We had a disagreement. It hasn't turned into a full-blown argument because I called time out. Yeah, time back in.
Can I just say something? Before you start escalating, just wait. I'm sorry for saying that you had a shit fire spot. It's the best fire spot in a shit situation. I'm not trying to be competitive with you, okay? I feel like we're making very good ground here.
I'm really proud of me and Josh. We just resolved our kind of first argument using the strategy. So, yeah, I'm totally stoked. Here's to us, kicking it back to basics.
Feeling it?
While Jodie was anxious at the start of the day, Stu is rising to the challenge and attempting to take back control.
I can't believe you've blown that up yourself that whole way.
Jodie and Stu have been in a sexless marriage for more than a year. If Stu can step up and be the man that Jodie fell in love with, it could be a great leap towards intimacy.
Fill up these holes while we're here.
Do you need me to help?
No. Relax.
I asked you whether he needed me to take charge because I generally do, but no, he was cool, he was calm, he was collected, and he knew what he was doing way more than I did. I'm really turned on to you right now.
Why?
I'm just looking at your manly muscles in your grey singlet, thinking how hot you're looking, making a special home for us to be comfortable.
It felt good to be able to just step up and do something for Joe, and it's almost like that caveman sort of thing comes back. Love you.
I love you.
Back at the resort, Dan has been working on his camp, whilst Lisa has been working on her recovery.
Hi. How's your belly? Is it settled down?
Yeah.
Do you want to come for a walk?
Yeah.
There's one catch.
What?
Have to put your blindfold on.
Okay.
I went back to get Lisa, blindfolded her and brought her back to my little creation.
I thought you might do something. Oh, you got a fire. Cool. Dan brought me down to the beach and he set up a camp for us. Actually really nice and thoughtful of him. Man, that tent is small.
It's like a swag.
Is the expectation that I sleep in there tonight?
And I've got about 3 courses for dinner.
You've organised dinner too. Is it like gonna sit in my belly okay?
I decided that dinner should be authentic and I should only use the contents of the pack. I was trying to stay true to the task.
I was very thoughtful and thankful. And then I realised that Dan had only considered himself for dinner.
Would you like some of my beans?
No, I don't want any.
They're pretty good.
I'll have to take your word for it. You didn't even think about what I could eat for dinner. I'd been sick all day. You were thinking about you and what you wanted to do and what you needed. You weren't thinking about me and supporting me and what I needed.
Sunset's not far away.
Oh, good job, my lady.
You want it on top?
Yeah, get it on.
Carl and I have different ways of doing things in life. And I think, you know, if we compromise and work together as a team, it would make a really good, solid team together.
Oh.
You really impressed me today.
Why?
Because you're just so enthusiastic and you're really into it and it's really good.
It's been over a year since Jodie and Stu have had sex, but could that be about to change?
You know what I've loved about today?
What's that?
The second we got on this island, you took charge, and that's all I've wanted for so long, is just somebody that I can depend on.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I doubted you, but I shouldn't have doubted you because you did it all. Oh, God.
Can you turn that light out? Mate, you'll be trying to get my stick. Okay.
Oh, God, this is going to be the worst night's sleep of my life.
Nah, it's going to be awesome.
Don't touch my boobs. There's no room in here.
Yeah, that's because it's a swag. It's okay.
We have a villa right over there. I know it's cheating.
No one else has got a villa.
Do you really think if any of them were in the same position we were in right now that they wouldn't go and sleep in their villa? I've not slept in a swag before, so I was really surprised at how small it was. I've been in a lot of tents, and I've been in small tents, but that swag was so small. Careful, my stomach is sore.
You got your whingy pants on now. I'm not sure that Lisa and I are a great fit.
There's no room in here.
I'm always hard on myself about trying to please Lisa. And when Lisa doesn't react the way I want her to, it affects me negatively.
I am so claustrophobic in here. I want to sleep in a bed.
It's something that I really struggle with.
I'm not staying in here.
Next time on The Last Resort.
Do you think there's a big dark secret?
Oh, yeah. I'm feeling sick in the stomach. Lisa?
All is revealed.
This apology could cause the end of our relationship.
I wasn't expecting that.
Could this be the end for Lisa and Dan?